It's that time of the year again, folks. That means Canada Day is just around the corner, and I'm sure, as you guys can probably tell, today is going to be my Canada Day video. Now, for some people, Canada Day may look a little bit different this year than it has in previous years due to social distancing and different things being open and different places being open and other places not, etc. So today's video is kind of more so if you are stuck at home for Canada Day and you don't really have anything to celebrate with, but you want to like jazz your house up a little bit, or you want to jazz up your area for Canada Day. I have 3 so insanely easy DIYs that are going to change the whole theme of the room into Canada Day themed. So if you guys want to know how to make these DIYs, just keep on watching. And if you guys are from Canada, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you're not from Canada, but you watched this video anyway, let me know where you're from. Also, just quickly, one more thing. If you guys are from the States and you guys celebrate July 4th, these DIYs are so easy to recreate in July 4th fashion by changing the leaf shapes to stars and adding some blue into the red and white color scheme. And with all that being said, let's get started. So let's talk wearables. If you are going somewhere on Canada Day, or if you're staying home on Canada Day, something to wear that's a little bit festive is always really fun. So I picked up these black headbands. They're just cheap little headbands, similar to the ones that you'd get like at the dollar store that have like some kind of design on them for a holiday. I got these from eBay quite some time ago for a DIY that never came to be, so I figured this was the perfect time to break them out. Obviously, if you don't have a pack of these laying around at home, you can use whatever you have. You can even just use like hair clips or any old headband that you might have laying around. And then you're gonna need some cardstock paper. Again, I just had this laying around the house. Actually, it's my mother's and I borrowed it. You can use regular paper, but cardstock is just a little bit better because it's like way thicker. So it's just gonna hold up a little bit better than regular old printer paper, but if that's what you have, you can definitely give it a try. So I went ahead and I pre-cut a bunch of these. It's basically just 2 maple leaves that are connected in the middle, and you just want to make sure that your middle connector is big enough that it's going to wrap around the plastic headband. And then basically all you're gonna do is sandwich the headband in between the maple leaf, like this. So I'm just gonna put 2 in place, and then I'm gonna go ahead and glue them down. I feel very professional today because I have a glue gun outside, and if that isn't professionalism, I don't even know what is. Also, be careful if you're doing this outside because your stuff might start blowing away on you. So I just put like a dot of glue right underneath, but I'm also gonna put some glue right in the middle. And that, my friends, is seriously all you have to do for a super cute wearable headband for Canada Day. As you can see, cute, right? You can add like feathers or like one of those boa things on the top, or you can paint it or add designs, you add polka dots, or you can go ahead and add even more. You don't have to just put 2. Like, it's super customizable and so easy to make. It's like not even funny. That literally took me like 2 minutes. And I already had this stuff at home, so it was completely free to make and super quick and super easy. So if you're staying home in Canada, you probably want your house to look the part, you know, you want to decorate a little bit. But if you don't want to go out to like a party store, or you don't have anything left over from last year or previous years, I'm a bit of a hoarder, so I like to save everything from year to year so I can reuse it. So yeah, anyway, if you don't have anything like that going on for you, I have like the easiest, quickest decor that you'll probably ever make, and it still looks super cute. So let's get to it. Take a piece of paper. Again, I'm using the same piece of red cardstock. Take a pencil, or you can just get cutting if you feel confident enough in that. I'm just gonna draw a circle. And I know what you're thinking, Fallon, that's impossible, you can't draw a circle. And that's, you know what, that's okay, because once this is done, you are not even gonna tell it's supposed to be a circle. So on the edge of your circle, try to make just like a little bit of a lip, because we're gonna make a spiral with this. So once you draw it, take them scissors and cut out the circle with the little like lippy thing on it. I'll show you what I mean once it's cut out, because it's kind of hard to show you when you can't really see it. So this is what I mean by little lippy thing. So once you have your circle, we're gonna go ahead and start cutting right at the edge of the little lip, and just cut around in a circle. Well, it's not really a circle, it's more of a spiral. So you're gonna just keep cutting around and around and around until you get to the very, very middle. And just a little tip, the smaller you cut the width of the spiral, the longer it's going to hang. But the thicker it is, the more sturdy it's gonna be. So you have to kind of pick like a happy medium on how far you want it to hang and how sturdy you want your spiral to be. The cutting seriously does not have to be perfect at all. Once this is hanging, you will never be able to tell that you didn't cut it perfectly. And we're done. That's literally it. Well, sort of. Okay, so grab your little spiral by the large end and let it go. And look how freaking cool that looks. All you have to do now is tie a little string to the end. I'm just gonna use some red thread because it's what I had hanging around. No pun intended. You can literally just hot glue this if you want, but I'm gonna be a weirdo and use a needle and thread to poke a hole through the paper on the bigger end. Yeah, you know what? You can probably hang it from this end too. Yeah, you could hang it from that end too, but I'm gonna hang it from the top end because I kind of like the spiral being at the bottom. Pokey, pokey, pokey. Try not to poke my finger. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Tie your strings at the top so that you have a loop. Now you can literally just hang this anywhere you please. Pretty sweet, right? That literally, like, I just did that from like a piece of paper, and look how cool it looks when it starts spinning. Do you see that? It looks so cool. I've never been so impressed by a piece of paper before. Make a bunch of these, hang them around, have a little fun with it. You can make these in like different sizes and stuff too. Different sizes, different colors. You know, you can add glitter. You can add something hanging off the bottom. If you want to add a maple leaf to hang off the bottom, you can totally do that. I think that would be super cute. Customize it, you know, get creative. Okay, so remember those like little paper fans you used to make in like elementary school when it was like so hot in the class you couldn't stand it, so you thought you'd be cool and make a little paper fan and fan yourself? We're gonna be making some of those today. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I really hope you do. You're just gonna take your paper, fold it about an inch, obviously not perfect because these are just quick little DIYs. Flip your paper over and then do it again. We're just gonna be repeating this process over and over until we get to the end of the paper. And for some reason, it like always happens that it like ends up kind of crooked, which it's fine, you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a bunch more of these, make some in red and make some in white, and I'll be back because this might take a few minutes and we don't need a bunch of footage of me folding paper like this. So I made about 6 little paper fans, and what I'm gonna do now is just hot glue them all together. So I made 4 white and 2 red. Obviously the red's gonna go in the middle. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I just did the flag the wrong way. I definitely did, didn't I? Whoops. Maybe I'm doing it the opposite of what the flag actually is, but the colors are still the same. But you can do it the other way around if you prefer. Okay, so I'm just going to hot glue the paper together where it would naturally overlap. Guys, sometimes I worry because I'm just like, why am I doing this? I'm so bad at explaining things, yet my whole YouTube is me teaching people how to do things. Once all of your pieces are glued together like a big long accordion, just take a piece of scrap paper, whether it be white or red. I'm just taking red because it's the cardstock and the cardstock is gonna hold this a little bit better. I'm going to take some glue and glue it to the top. I feel like it might be a little tricky to get this to go exactly how I want it to go, but it's gonna look cute when I'm done. I feel like the move is to put a little glue on this side and glue it down. Now we're talking. You're gonna have to glue the red part to the top of it next. Big old hunk of hot glue on there and move quick if you can. There's so much hot glue on my fingers right now, it's not even funny. And then finish gluing it to the other white side. And look how cute that is. If you did like one more piece of paper, you could make yourself one of those like round fans, which I think would be really cool too. Don't underestimate paper, folks. Like everything we've done so far is paper oriented, and this is all gonna look super cute. How many times did I say cute in this video? I wanna know, somebody count for me. So now I'm gonna set everything up and show you guys what everything looks like all put together. Feel free to add literally anything red and white you may already have, because that's really gonna add to the whole theme and the whole vibe of Canada Day and the red and white. You know what I'm saying? So add anything that you can that might be red and white, set up your decor, and then there you go. You have a very cute, I don't know why I was about to say Halloween party. I don't know why. Then you'll have a very cute Canada Day setup. Let's set up.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of today's video. It really means a lot to me, and it would be super awesome if you could give it a thumbs up down there. I know today's video, the DIYs were a little bit more simple than they have been in previous Canada Day videos, but I thought it'd be a lot better than doing something super intricate that you might have to go out and buy supplies for, so that's why I made everything out of paper. If you guys are looking for any more Canada Day inspiration, feel free to check my description box as well as up here, oh no, it's over here, for the link to my Canada Day playlist, because I actually have 4 different Canada Day videos other than this one that I've made in the past, which with all kinds of DIYs and like outfit ideas and food and all kinds of crazy stuff. So if you guys want any more Canada Day inspiration, make sure to check those out. And with all that being said, I will see you guys next Friday with a brand new video. Don't forget to comment down below if there's any like fun summer DIY ideas you guys want me to do. I will see you guys next Friday, as well as on the vlog channel whenever, daily on Instagram, as well as on TikTok.